name is Amanda.
And I'm Chelsea.
Today we are bringing to you a farmer's market only inspired recipe. So this recipe is called the Italian zucchini tomato bake. And I'm just gonna have Chelsea kind of get right into the ingredients.
Sure. So our first ingredient is zucchini. So you're gonna cut these into half moons. We actually did a little bit smaller than that because we cut them a little bit thick and to save time on baking. So we cut them even smaller than you're supposed to. So we're just gonna go ahead and dump everything straight into our baking dish that we're gonna use here. Got a little more zucchini over here. Then next up, so this is 1 pound of zucchini. And then next up, you're gonna use 1 pint of tomatoes, grape, cherry, whatever tomatoes you wanna use. These are from the farmer's market. You're gonna cut those in half.
By the way.
Yes.
These were like $2. These were like $3. So
$3, and this actually might be more than a pound because it was 3 zucchini. So $5 for this, and then the rest of the ingredients are pretty much probably staples that you have at home. So we're gonna go ahead and dump those in, and then we are going to use 4 garlic cloves, kind of sprinkled all over the top of our dish here. And then, so we'll go ahead and mix this all up to begin with. And because we are using the skins of the zucchini, we are keeping a lot of the fiber still in the dish. So this dish is going to actually provide you, I think we said it was like 4 or 5 grams of fiber. I can't remember exactly what it was. So next up, we will go ahead and add some Parmesan cheese, about half a cup. We're just going to guesstimate. We'll say that that's half a cup. That's probably actually a little bit more, but it's Wisconsin. Who doesn't like cheese? And then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. If you have, if you want to use like avocado oil or a different type of oil, you are welcome to use that. Amanda even thought of using like sesame oil if you want to have kind of an Asian inspired recipe for using this. Okay, and then salt and pepper to taste. So I'm actually just gonna use like, we'll say maybe like half a teaspoon of pepper. We're gonna sprinkle that over the top here. And then we are going to use some parsley. And we're just gonna sprinkle this. We'll say we're going to use about half a teaspoon here for that. And then do we mix all this up or do we just leave it on the top?
So mix it all up.
Perfect.
Along with the Italian seasoning. Yep.
Okay.
So a lot of it was to taste. So whatever, the stronger you like it.
Yeah, yep. And then we're going to go ahead and use Italian seasoning. You are going to use about 1 tablespoon of this. I'm actually going to take the top off so I can just pour it. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so we're going to sprinkle that all over the top here. And then we're going to go ahead and give a dash of salt. I'm actually going to sprinkle it in my hand so I have better control of how much salt is going in here. I would say this is probably 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to go ahead and mix all of this up.
It already smells so good.
Okay.
The nice thing about this recipe is super easy. You literally just add it all in, mix it up, and it goes in the oven. You
Yes.
preheat your oven to 350 at the beginning of this here.
Okay, everyone, we have our finished product. I don't know if we mentioned before, but it's actually supposed to bake for 30 minutes. Because of the thickness of our zucchini slices, it ended up taking longer, closer to 45. And how you know that it's done is by sticking a fork into the zucchini, and if it gives a lot of resistance, then that means that you're going to need to cook it for longer. But if it goes through pretty easily and feels soft, then you can take it out of the oven and it should be ready for consumption. Look at how delicious that looks. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a try for you guys, let you know what we think of it.
I'm gonna try and get some
tomato,
little everything.
Tomato, zucchini, if we can. Okay.
That seasoning. The Italian seasoning is so good. Sorry.
Yeah, and the cheese, perfect. And you could even actually sprinkle a little cheese over the top when you bake it, like when it gets closer to being done. So you have that nice kind of crusty cheese on top. We also wanted to mention that you don't have to specifically use zucchini and tomatoes. You could substitute different vegetables that maybe you don't like zucchini. You could substitute broccoli or cauliflower, or you could keep these and add in even more vegetables and make it, you could even kind of make it a meal if you wanted. Yeah, thanks for joining us on this video. We hope that you try out this side dish. Let us know what you think of it.
Yeah, thanks for joining me again.
Thanks, bye guys.